Carl, they cleaned up some of the little mistakes that they had made the week before. They still made some more that kind of cost you football games, but they showed some improvement.
Well, what they showed, Bob, in my opinion, was for the first time the true essence of team. Because they were down. Offensively, they had their hands tied behind their back when you really think about it. And it was an all-hands-on-deck type of situation. And they showed that they could compete, gave themselves a chance to win. But when you go up a notch, every phase of the game is important. So you have a lapse in special teams, it costs you 7 points. You make a bad decision with the football, and you can't overcome those things. But from a team perspective, the way they fought as a team, they overcame the things that they walked in deficient at. And that tells you that this team is closer to being a good football team than they are being a bad football team.
When we're watching the defense, it seems like it's growing, week in and week out. Then you'll have maybe a setback. Then you grew again this week. What stage you guys in right now?
I think we done took a couple nice steps so far. As far as everybody just learning the scheme, understanding where everybody at on the defense, and just running to the ball. Coach Bench always tell us just play fast. He can fix, mistakes, but just play fast. And I feel like we just got to keep doing that.
Welcome back, SGO fam, to our New York Giants online franchise rebuild. Exciting game last week. Went down to the wire. If you guys have not seen it, check it out. If you do enjoy this series, make sure you drop a like, subscribe for more. Got more coming for you guys, and I appreciate all the guys following me and watching this series. Wish more people were watching it, but the ones that do enjoy it, glad to have you. And I always appreciate you guys' comments and thoughts in the comment section below. Getting into this week already, we've got a weekly award. Who do you think it might be? If you watched last week's episode, you may already know. Lorenzo Carter, aka LC, 9 tackles, 5 sacks. He was absolutely dominant. Basically single-handedly kept us in the game on defense. Going after Tom Brady, was the only one to really step up and made a difference, because Brady was just passing everywhere, man. I mean, you gotta check that episode out. So LC, player of the week, and in the NFC we have Freeman as well. He is running ramp shot and wild. Williams. Oh, look at this. Kansas City can run the ball. They're tough to stop. They're one of the few undefeated teams left in the league. And Derwin James, 3 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. And this week, let's see, we have this might be the first week we legit have an easy matchup. Every week is like we're facing a major tough competition that's, we have to push ourselves to our limit to win. This is one week we can kind of chill back a little bit, but you can't chill too much, because next week we have the Lions, who are 5-1. It'll probably be 6-1 at that point. One of the better players in the league, always made the playoffs last year. So that's going to be a tough contest next week. But for this week, we got a little bit breather, not like a hardcore game that's probably going to go all the way down. It still should be fun. It's always fun. Let's take a look at upgrades. We got some upgrades going. Saquon. Nick Gates, the backup guard here. Quickly get through him here so we get some of the better players. Hernandez, the young right guard. And it is so key, man, to develop that offensive line. We want to, of course, get the run block with Saquon. That's the guy I run behind a lot. Do I want to go agile or power? He's already getting power. Let's get some good agility there and see what that we get from that. Awareness. Okay, got some run block finesse, which is good. And good 30 there. Got to get that pass block up just to be even, so he can get them all 80s there. That'll be good for us. LC Lorenzo Carter, not shocked at all that he got that. I mean, he killed it last week. Defensive player of the week. He almost had 4,000 XP in 1 week. That's like 70% of his total thing to get another point. 7 tackles, 7 sacks, 42 downs played. Already has, broke the 15 sacks in 1 season. I mean, he just went crazy, man. He's already getting morale up. He's getting some +1s to his hit power. 80 hit power now, 82 tackle. Got to work on that block shot, but we're getting his finesse moves up slowly. And what's crazy about that is the fact that you would think 65 block shit, he's going to get ran all over. The thing is, people like run away from him. He runs the play down. And so I usually use her over near his side, in like the 3-4, like on the right side or facing the screen, the left side. So I'm kind of over there with my user, and people kind of tend to run away from that, and he'll run it down for the backside because that 88 speed, 91 acceleration, he runs running backs down from the back, and it's like crazy. So let's see. Going with speed rusher, we're trying to get, I would love if we get like a +3 on that finesse move, so he can finally get to the quarterback. I don't have to blitz him as much. Let's see what we get with. We get no finesse. Oh wow, another acceleration. +1 acceleration, +1 pursuit, +1 tackle, +1 zone coverage. So I didn't get the finesse I wanted, but +1 at 92 acceleration now. If we can get some plus speed on there, that would be just ridiculous. That'll be if we get him the 90 speed at a linebacker, he'll be super broken. He'll be super broken. So good to see him doing well. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the greatest running back in New York Giants history. Sorry, Tyron Wheatley, or some other running backs, or Ron Dane, or some other many running backs. Dave Meggett that I'm missing right now, but Saquon Barkley went off last week. Over 100 rushing yards. Did have a fumble. So we got to work on that. But let's upgrade him. See what we get. 95 overall. Has +2 morale already. Got his carrying up, which is good. He wants to hold it up. I'm trying to get him 99 carry. They should put him at 98. So that spin move is Burkhead vision, awareness. So this is a pretty garbage upgrade though. But already at 99 break tackle. Want to get 99 carry so he can hold on to the ball, man. Can't believe still fumble and carry that high. Already working. I use my XP to increase his. Like I said, you guys follow the series. We do get XP points for doing content. I've been focused on increasing his stamina and injury. So I got him the 98 stamina, 98 injury. Last game, you definitely noticed that stamina boost. He did not come out the game. He was like a little yellow, but he was never red. And he ran the ball. Like, he had like at least almost 20 carries. And he did not come out the game. So one time I took him out myself just to kind of mix it up. But that stamina, I'm going to try to get one more point stamina. And then I want to get that maxed out his carry. And then I really should start focusing on his like building as like a power back. So the elusive is already kind of high. Start building the power and start getting his trucking and stuff like that up. Trucking and stiff arm. Oh my gosh, he's just going to be even more of a beast. So yeah, just happy with Saquon. I mean, he's the focal point of the offense there. So that's really what probably the highlights of this game are going to be pretty short this week. So I'll go and let's take a look quickly at the standings so you guys can see that there. Chiefs undefeated 6-0. You got the Bears 5-0 with Mole. And then the Chargers at 5-1 and myself at 5-1, which is shocking. I honestly did not think with the type of competition in the league and the Giants would, it's a tough team to play with. Falcons at 5-1, Lions, who we'll see next week, at 4-1. The Eagles in the division, Drama Man got a new user, came in, took over the Eagles, and he's been killing it, 4-2. The Cowboys, we beat them first week, but they've come back and they're playing great ball right now. NFL RT runs that Twitter account, so you guys check that out. So Bengals at 4-2, Browns 4-2, Niners, Panthers. So got some good teams in there, and then we also have other content creators. D Lloyd with the Steelers. Make sure you guys check his channel out. And of course we have the one and only Cookie Boy at 2-3, struggling with the Dolphins right now. He's got a tough schedule, and that team is not good. So we're always looking for quality content creators and guys to add to the league. So make sure you check out the description below. I always have opportunity. You can go to premiermadden.com and sign up. And we have a long waiting list, but you guys get on, is always a chance. So that is pretty much it this week. Got to get right into the game versus the Cardinals. I'll catch you guys right after. And welcome to MetLife Stadium, the house built upon the finances of our struggling pharmaceutical industry. Today we have a matchup with the 0-6 Arizona Cardinals and the 5-1 New York Giants. Kyler Murray will be featured today, but under center will be Eli Manning, who has struggled in the passing game this year and starts off with more of those struggles. He has struggled with inaccuracy, turning the ball over, and he's getting off to a typical Eli Manning start. And the fans have been clamoring for rookie Daniel Jones, but the Giants do not want to throw the rookie out there. But Eli Manning throws an interception early on in the game, was taken back to the house for a touchdown. The Giants not off to a great start. And the veteran quarterback, as we said, has not been on the same page as receivers. Let's see if he gets better in this game, because they have been reliant on running back Saquon Barkley heavily. And Eli finds his man Tate over the middle. The veteran wide receiver from all the way down to the 43-yard line. Eli back again over the middle. Finds his rookie wide receiver Slayton, which puts the Giants in scoring position there. Eli seems like he's back on board, and look at that pass. Sneaks it right into Evan Ingram, who has been the #1 receiver on the team. The speedy tight end has been a big difference maker in the passing game. Eli just snuck that right in between coverage for a touchdown. 7-7 tie ball game, and we finally see Kyler Murray fakes the sweep, goes up the middle. It's a fumble on the play, and looks like the Giants pick it up and off to the races. In for a touchdown. The free safety Love, the rookie, goes in for a score, but looks like a flag is thrown on the play. There has been a booth review, and it's overturned. So that comes back, and Arizona gets the ball again. And Arizona has struggled on offense. And the one thing you won't want to do if you're struggling is you can't protect the quarterback. And they get to Kyler Murray early, brings up a 3rd and long, and more pressure. It is intercepted, picked off to the races, and he's down the sideline. It is Jenkins, the veteran quarterback, who's moved to free safety, and he goes in for a touchdown. Last week, he scored another pick six versus the Patriots, which turns the game all around. And he does it yet again. 14-17, Giants go up. Arizona in the big set. Looks like they want to come out and run the ball, off the rookie, but he throws a quick RPO, which is broken up by DeAndre Baker. The Giants cornerback have much maligned all season long, but they make plays when they have to. And they have been proved as the season's gone along. The Giants' run defense has been quality, but the pass defense has been a work in progress. Kyler Murray scurries out on 3rd and 11. And I say scurry because look at those little legs go. 1st and 10, Eli throws it out to Saquon Barkley. Gets taken down for a short gain. Saquon has been highly relied upon this season and almost intercepted, thrown underneath to Ingram there, but they have relied on Saquon heavily. He has been top in the leagues in rushing and top 3 all season long, but they played pretty safe on that one and just settle for the field goal there. And that's been a one highlight. Giants have been really good on special teams in the punt and the kick game. That's something they can rely on. And bringing up a 17-7 lead there, and he's taken down. David Johnson did not find any running room at all, and that's not what time situation you want to put Kyler Murray in. You want to be able to have some running game going on, but it is nothing doing. Looks like the Giants bringing more pressure on 3rd and long, putting Kyler Murray in a tough spot. Murray drops back, and the pressure is coming over the middle again, and it's intercepted. Are you kidding me? Put the hands in the cookie jar, and he picks it off, giving the Giants offense and striking this, and he goes in with Tate on the slant. They're really not asking Eli to do much, throw some short passes. So after a shaky start, Eli Manning has come out and has played better. Sometimes it takes a little time for that older, little rickety arm just to warm up a little bit. Looks like Eli is doing that right now. Has the Giants up 24-7. Kyler Murray has a man in motion, and again hit in the backfield. Lorenzo Carter, a fan favorite, LC as they call him, has been living in opponents' backfields all year round, and that's more of his play there. Kyler Murray trying to get the short passing game, trying to get anything going right now. Conley looks like he's coming up the blitz as well. They got Peppers in the box. He has played more in the box as of late than back there deep, and that has been great for the Giants as Murray takes off, and he is just swarmed by the Giants. So he is stopped in 3rd and long. They turn the ball over and get the ball back to the Giants there. Starting off Eli Manning, and Ingram is short of a first down. And this game feels like we've been playing for a while, but it's only the second quarter still. Feel like a lot's going on. We've had punt returns. We've had some interception returns, some big plays, some turnovers, some sacks, a lot in the early on in this game. And up 24-7, the New York Giants. Eli Manning is back. Those are the flat. He's been getting the ball out quickly, which is surprising because the Cardinals are not known for having a really tough defense or a top pass rush. As Saquon Barkley makes a couple guys miss, but is still short of a first down, bringing up a big 3rd down for the Giants. Eli Manning looks like he's changing the play and drops back. Throws a nice out route to Ingram, but did he definitely stayed in bounds? Looked like he might have been out, but stays in bounds on that one. And the Giants are driving again. Tossed out to Saquon Barkley, and they're doing a good job of limiting him. And Eli Manning, early in his career, he came into the league, they really weren't RPOs, so he might not be the best when running RPOs, but he's the best at throwing those quick passes in the slate, in the rookie for a touchdown. They've been asking him to do a little bit more and more each game as they try to bring him along. He's not the starting wide receiver, but he was moved up from the 4th receiver to the slot recently, and he has played well there. With that speed, he has that 93 speed. He has done well, and they really need to do is get him the ball more in space and quick routes like that, and then even work. And once they get the passing game down, a little bit sink down a little bit more, they can start going deep to him, because that's when he really is going to open up the pass game in New York, when able to connect on those deep passes. So starting out the 3rd quarter, Giants are up 31-7. Kyler Murray fires in a nice pass incompletion to his receiver, and it looks like he's coming out again, and Carter is outside. It looks like he has it in coverage instead of, he's been big and blitzing, but also leads the team in tackles. So he is all over the field. And not just he's one of the top guys in the league in sacks, but also in tackles. He really just gets after running backs and likes to penetrate into the backfield and make plays. 3rd and 2, Kyler Murray lined up in a big set. Looks like they're running a running game, and he actually play fakes, and just as we was talking about him, LC Lorenzo Carter takes him down and stops them dead in their tracks and gives the Giants back the ball. It really was a great play there. LC chasing the quarterback down. You can see his speed there. And JF3 is in the game. Hands off to Saquon Barkley, and he is off to the races and just gets taken down at the 30-yard line. Shocking to see when Saquon gets run down from behind, but on that play, here's JF3, and look at that speed go. Look at the moves. Are you kidding me? John Franklin III, big offseason pickup. He was just kind of sitting at home working out, and they said, hey, we're going to bring you in. We think you contribute to this team. He has contributed. Not every single game, but there are plays that he's made very big plays on. And right now, sitting on the quarterback depth chart, it's great to have a slash type player like that can kind of do those type of things. Might not be the greatest passer of the ball, but he can really make plays with his legs, just like how he did on that drive there. JF3 has been a great addition to the team, and it gives something that the other team has to game plan for. Going to face the Giants, you have to plan for when he comes to the game. He's a dynamic player. So on there, and the little end around play, and he's just knocked out of bounds. Andy Isabella, rookie receiver they need to get him more involved into the game plan. They have not done that today, but they do settle for 3 here, a long field goal, and looks like it is dead to rights. So the Cardinals get on the board there, and Saquon Barkley goes back to work, and look at the stiff arm. They're just running the clock down now, and that basically should do it. The Giants will kneel this one out and come away with the win. 38-10 was a hard-fought matchup. You will see the Cardinals jumped out early The Giants actually been down with the big turnover by Eli Manning, but look at that Giants defense, holding them to 28 passing yards, 61 rushing yards, a defensive performance. The offense, like I said, up to a really shaky start. Eli celebrating. I don't know if he was really the one to get this win, but you know, Eli played good enough to win, but did have a good, after that interception, played much better with 3 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, of course, the workhorse there, 146 yards. Evan Ingram, who typically leads the team in receiving yards, did with 1 touchdown and 60 yards there. And the Cardinals defense, which is on the field all day long, really left out there by the offense, really having no production. Lorenzo Carter, LC, with 1 sack. Janoris Jenkins, who has just been great this season. He has really transitioned well from cornerback to free safety, and he has been one of the reliable players that they've had on the team there. So that is it for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Giants move on, win again. We got an exciting matchup coming up next week. We got the Detroit Lions, one of the best coaches in the game, so it should be an exciting matchup. Hope you guys don't miss it. I'll catch you in the next one.
Hey Giants fans, Jabril Peppers here. Want to be the first to see Giants videos? Subscribe now.